What is up, everybody? Your friend Cambino here with Athletes Angling. Today, I'm going to show you how I like to rig up my Brad's original cut plug, standard cut plug super bait for salmon in the Northwest. So what you're going to need for hooks, I like to use Owner. 2/0 is good. SSW cutting point, it's super needle. 34 in a pack. You can get these for about 16, 15, 17 bucks, something like that. It's a good buy. I like to use 3/0 as well, 2/0, 3/0, whatever floats your boat. I think 4/0 is a little bit overkill. You're also gonna want some 40-pound test. This is just some cheap stuff. Berkeley Trilene, moss green. Works well. I mean, most of the salmon aren't really line shy when you're trolling around. So that's not really something you got to worry about. I feel like this is a pretty popular one, but 40-pound for sure. You can get some big fish. You don't want stuff breaking. Also, tie all my super baits on the trusty 6-bead chain. Keeps everything spinning down there. It seems to be the best way to do it. 6-bead chain. Brad's makes these as well. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. So I've got my spool of 40-pound mono. I just measure out, about that much, 4 feet to start maybe before I end up tying it off at the end. Let's cut that. Let's get our hooks. I'm gonna start with one. I'm using 3/0 Owner. Got a nice bend to them. Keeps those fish on pretty well. You can even bend them a little bit more. So to start, I'm gonna put this line right through the edge of the hook right there. I'm gonna hold that onto the shank just like that. And then I'm gonna start wrapping my line around that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is good. Move it up a little bit. Make sure the line doesn't burn. Now for super baits, you can make egg loops, but really you don't need them. This is gonna be plenty. Just the single wrap, halfway down the shank type deal. Pull that line through, cinch it up, cut your tags off at the end, but that's gonna be plenty strong. So there's the first hook, the bottom hook, the trailer, some people like to call it. Get your next hook, take the other end of the line, same thing, slide it down through. Now if you can, I like to tie my hooks offset. It just gives the fish, an extra chance. They come from this way, catch that hook. They come from this way, they're gonna catch that. So try and keep that line right lined up like that as you're tying this next one. Again, same thing. Start wrapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. You can do as many as you want, but again, we're not using egg loops. We're putting these on super baits, so there's really no need for that. Pull that through, try and keep everything nice and squared up on there. Pull it tight as you can. Now you got your 2 hooks. This is kind of the standard super bait rig. Use these for spinners too. So from here, once you have your 2 trail hooks, you can do pretty much anything. You can do pretty much anything you want from this. You can stack beads to line it up just off the tail. You can add a 3rd hook with another bead to keep it from going through the belly of that super bait. That's what I like to do a lot of times, is add a 3rd single hook. This time I'm gonna throw a treble on there. So I'm gonna run this down, I'm gonna line it up approximately, 2.5 inches. I don't know. I like to grab another one and kind of line it up. Maybe put it through the belly, line it up, see where those trail hooks are gonna end up. Just right off the tail there. Really, you can get as complicated as you want with these things, but as long as your knots are strong. So we're gonna line it up on the shank of this treble again. And do the same, wrap it 8, 9, 10, 20, whatever. 8 is plenty. Wrap it. Lube it up. Keep these strong. Pull it through. Tug on that thing as tight as you can. So this treble, sometimes I slide these up into the belly of a super bait. You don't have to do that. A lot of guys don't. It's just another chance to hook that fish. If they come up and grab that, come up and hit this entire super bait. They got the treble there. They're short biting off the back. And boom, they're gonna come up, get those 2 trailers, or even just that single. But that's about it. Slide your line up through the belly there, up through that top hole, and then boom, bead chain, 40-pound monofilament. This thing absolutely gonna catch some fish for you guys out there. So I suggest stocking up on all your gear right now if you can find it. A lot of it's back ordered, but as soon as you see it, man, grab this stuff. Brad's Killer Fishing, can't say enough about them. This is the Hot Tamale standard cut plug. This thing absolutely slays all seasons. Tuna fish in the cavity, tuna and oil, that's it, man. Behind 360. Go catch yourself some fish. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Smash that thumbs up if you're a Brad's. Do you like Brad's? Come on. Use these things everywhere. Brewster, use them in the ocean. Match your colors, match the hatch, that type of deal. But hey, doesn't get any better than this. Subscribe, share this video out. Hope it helps you. Athletes angling, tight lines.